Nah, I can't read the motherfucking thing. Shit. Mm. Uh, apologize, apologize. Start this thing back over, people. Sorry about that. We get back in. Apologize. Let a few people get back in the building. What happened? A battery died on the other device. Probably sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. What's up, Rich? What's up, brother? Let's wait till some more people get back in the building. All right. Got Pontiac, Michigan in the building. What up, homeboy? That's from the house there. Yeah. Miles Bird. Yes, sir. Let's get these people in the building. Get them in here. Let's get them in here. Y'all tapping in. Stay in. Let's go. Let's go. This morning, like I said, I got some news I'm gonna read. I got a couple CPN updates for you all. A couple hustles. I started just to see. I like to test the waters on a few things. Some things I've already been doing. It's a continuation of, and some things I just try it out. And I think many of you can add it to your repertoire as well. One sec. Give me 1 second. Back. Get that like notification there. That like notification, bell. We gotta wait to get some more people in the bill. Apologize for the delay. We had a few people in the building too. We was about to get it in. That's messed up. Phone moving faster than what I thought. Let's get some people in the building. We got. Let's go. Let's go. Get that notification bell. Got a question? Put it in the chat. Got a question? Put it in the chat. Before I answer a question too. Got a question? I'll put it in the chat. Any wholesaling tips? Gotta be more specific. Gotta be more specific. And I'll pull up some wholesaling tips. Ooh, I like that one there. It's rich. Give me something specific. You want wholesaling tips? I got tons of wholesaling. You may have, because that's why you may be asking. Uh, Wholesaling courses. I got tons of wholesaling courses. I can go over some of the courses, wholesaling courses. Alex Sains, wholesaling houses, leads, listing channels, closing the seller. What do you want to hear about? Processing your seller leads, getting your check. Can you cash primaries? My jewels with the CPN. Can you cash out primaries? I don't know what that means. My Jewelers Club is just, that's a primary that you can add to your CPN. They allow you to add that to your CPN. Cashing it out, that would be up to you. That would be up to you. You want the cash? That's up. I use our methods. You can cash out your credit cards. Need a merchant account for that, and I suggest you pay those minimum balances once you cash it out. It's for educational purposes only. If you do that, make sure you like I said, those minimum balances. Keep them balances paid, at least the minimum balances. That's how the white folks do it. They use leverage. They get more leverage on top of the leverage on top of the leverage they already have. That's how the European businessmen do it. Uber is leverage to the hilt. Uber hasn't made investors outside of the stock, but revenue-wise, the company has lost money year over year. Year over year since Uber's inception, they haven't made a profit yet. They continue to buy more and more things. Amazon took the same approach. They leveraged and leveraged and leveraged for about 6 years now. They started making a profit after he bought ancillary companies to fulfill Amazon in the way that it is now. But I'm gonna read some street stuff to y'all about. Most of my followers are young men, young black men, and I know a lot of you take a lot of penitentiary chances, and it's not, especially in today's climate, man. It kind of behooves you not to do that. I need you guys to start trying to read, man, comprehend and read. For real. Get your read game up with your hustle game. Read in between the hustle game. I always watching, brother. Nah, habla. Yeah, keep watching, man. It don't come overnight. It keeps, Warren Buffett is 85, 90 years old. He's still learning. Learn every day. That's why he's a billionaire, because he never stopped learning. He never stopped earning because he never stopped learning. So if you never stop earning, you're gonna always find a new way to get some income. That's why I'm telling y'all to keep reading. Keep reading, because the times are changing. You got to change with the times, or you're gonna be left behind. Change with the times. There's always gonna be poor and there's always gonna be rich. So find you something you can accommodate one of those groups. It's gonna be no middle class. It's gonna be middle last. They're gonna be middle on their ass. Rich or poor, man. There's no in between no more. Which one you want to be? You want to be rich? You want to be poor? You gotta make a choice. It's really coming down to that. You have to make a choice. Are you socialist or are you capitalist? Which one are you? You ain't no rider, but can't you ride the fence? You got to make a choice. You want handouts or you want to be the one who giving the handout? Be lazy or you want to be motivated and get paid? That's what it's about. That's where it's at now. Even your entertainers are starving. They starving. They can't do a show. They only can do shows in states that don't have a lockdown. They only can do shows they have a lockdown. Their money is seriously been hindered. Surviving is the dispensaries, marijuana people, people who got their money in the stock. And Bitcoin. Yeah, what do I think about Bitcoin? Cartier asked what I think about Bitcoin. Right now, what's Bitcoin's price? I just had some Bitcoin. I posted, if you look on my Instagram page, you'll see I just posted The Church of Money's my and KJ got a money. You'll see that I posted about Bitcoin on my page. I made a little money. It took $1,000. If I make 10% on my $1,000, it's $100. But I know how to read the market. That's the difference. I understand head and shoulder patterns. That's what you have. That's why I say you gotta learn. I understand head and shoulder patterns. I saw. I understand pennants. You have to learn how to read the charts. I understand support, resistance, support, trend line. You got to understand those terms. You got to understand what they mean, what they are. Oscillators, technical analysis, and fundamental analysis. Things you have to learn if you want to trade stocks, you want to trade Bitcoin, you want to trade commodities, any of those things. You want to learn how to read technical analysis. You know how to read technical analysis. That's half the battle. Not saying you're gonna make a profit, because those are laggard indicators. Every indicator, there's no forward-thinking indicator. There's only lagging indicators. They give you an estimated range of where they think it would go. Crypto is cool. It's the same principle. They're all the same principle. It's all the same principle. Cryptos, commodities, stocks, bonds. They all the same, pretty much the same principle. Bonds work the opposite. Got two forms of theory. You got the Keynesian theory and the Austrian theory. Those are things you must know. You're a Keynesian economist or Austrian economist. I'm an Austrian economist. I'm not Keynesian. I don't believe that the government can help. I don't need the government's help. I can help myself. I can create a state, penetrate, elevate, and stimulate. So I don't need no help. They can keep their money, because I know what comes with that. Everybody and throughout history who's ever received any form of government help, they got eradicated. Only those who stood on their own. And I use the analogy of the movie with Cadillac Records. You had Wolf and you had the other guy. He was the star. Wolf say, I don't borrow from the house. Other guy kept getting the Cadillac from the white man, year after year after year after year. And when he died, Wolf had to pay for his funeral, not the white man who kept giving him the Cadillacs. He had no use for him no more. But Wolf, as a at his heart in it, was a real dude. He looked out for the guy because he didn't borrow from the candy store. So that's my analogy. That's my principle. Like, I don't borrow from the candy store because I don't like to be told what to do. You can't borrow from the candy store and expect them not to tell you what to do. When you next time you come in, they want their money, or you're gonna have to avoid the candy store. So I don't run from nobody. Handle it like a man. I meet my problems face on, head on. I go to trial. I don't take pleas. So to prevent all of that, just do the right thing. But let me read this. We got a few people in the building. I appreciate you. Hit that like notification bell. That's right. It's rich can't depend on government benefits. Who wants to do that? Haven't y'all seen enough of that? Haven't y'all seen enough of people depending on them all? They always give you out handouts, and the ghetto still look the same. They'd have program after program after program after program. Then they didn't have some you program for programs. Now you expect programs. You asking for a handout. Every group and this and that want this and that. Man, don't even worry about none of that. If you just can pull yourself up, you ain't got to worry about nobody handout. The money they give you, if they gave everybody the money, it ain't gonna be no good anyway. So if they're not giving us gold and silver, we don't want it. I don't need money. You give me the gold and silver that's in those vaults. Then you giving me the money. That's the money. That's the real money. I don't want Federal Reserve notes as a payment. I don't want fiat as a payment. If you're gonna give us a payment or give me a payment, give me mine in gold and silver. That's a payment. I'll bring my wheelbarrow and roll off with it. Give me that. You can, yeah. I let them give you all the Federal Reserve notes. I don't want Federal Reserve notes. I want gold, silver, or they can give me water. I like water. I keep talking about water. Yep, water. That's last bastion of the earth. Who's gonna have water at the end? The shit in. Who gonna have the water? Is gonna win. Who can transform the salt water into drinking water? If that's what it's gonna come down to. Who can transform the salt water into drinking water? Because the fresh water will be no more. I want to read this. Let me get into this, man. Let me read this to you guys. This is the Detroit area. It's with these guys. You know, these ain't even young guys either. So just listen. 2 Redford Township men apparently left a sketchy enough footprint over the past year that federal prosecutors charged them with bank fraud and mail and identity theft. I'm not going to say their names. They have their names here, but I'm going to give their ages. 35, other dude, 34, are accused of stealing more mail from more than 200 victims across more than 30 different Southeast Michigan communities that encompasses a significant portion of hometown life's readership area. So they've been stealing mail. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man. These little schemes and scams, they work for a minute. For a minute. You balling. You got your new challenge, a charge, a scat pack. You got the everything, all of it. Got you went out to the jeweler and had you a few pieces made. I know. But But this is the end result. Every time. This is how it ends up every time. Not just one time or every other time. Every time. I've ended up every time. It ain't no win. Because they know where you're at, where you've been, where you're going, how you do it, when you do it, where you do it, because you make it easy. You make it too easy. But let's look. So they did it for over a year. So that mean they did it before that. Because nobody, even when I did what I was doing, I didn't just when I got caught. I didn't just start the week before. I've been doing it for some time. That's right. Free will. Free will. Yeah. I'm gonna keep reading, but let's go on. So they accused of stealing mail. You don't have to steal mail. That's another thing. That's why the you use your CPN, man. Use your CPN. That's what it's there for. You ain't got to do this stuff. Get creative. Learn. Credit profile number. Learn. Stop stealing people mail. Be stealing people mail. They got federal charges. This ain't the right time to be in the feds. When I was in the feds ago, is it 20 years ago? I don't know. I don't even remember. That shit so long ago. But it's different. It's different. This ain't the time. It's way different. I got a couple partners went in there. They got back out, won't catch drug cases again. It's different, man. So let me read on. Prosecutor in Thursday statement, the duo targeted residents of, these are just suburbs around the Michigan area. Westland, Canton, Plymouth, Novi, Norville, Livonia, Bloomfield Hills, Farmington Hills, and Redford Township. Those areas, that's about 500,000 people. Cartier, look at my descriptions and give me a call. Text me or give me a call. Look at my description. Text me or call. Let's go on. The men allegedly altered dollar amount and the payee line in checks they stole from the mail. These guys were still using checks. They were stealing people checks, having checks going out. In Detroit, you see, we got a lot of check cashing places in the Detroit metro area. Small towns too, so they probably was hitting a few places, hitting a few of them up, cashing these people's checks, leaving a trail, leaving a trail. Then they would cash those checks or use them to purchase construction equipment and other goods that they later pawned. Another trail. They left crumbs everywhere they went. You see what I'm saying? You left crumbs everywhere they went. They're also accused of opening credit cards in various victims' names. So not only did they take the cards out the mail, they took credit cards out the mail. I mean, created. I don't know. Let me see what they say. They open credit cards in various victims. You don't have to do that, man. The CPN until they change the laws, you can use that, man. You ain't gotta steal nobody's stuff. You ain't gotta take nobody's stuff. You ain't gotta do none of that. You gotta just be creative. I told you, Christ is in here. The kingdom of heaven is in your heart. Christ, your Savior, is in your mind. Use it, man. Let it save you. I don't know how I learned this shit. I'll tell you, I swear on everything. I don't know how I learned this. It came to me. Just I ain't gonna say it popped up. I put myself in that energy, man, to do what I wanted. I wanted to be in finance. So I said, put me in finance. Came out of prison, that's what I wanted to do. I said, I want to be in finance. I want to know how things work. So I went to the opportunity was presented to me in the street. And I learned something from that. It cost me something, but I learned something from it. It started showing me. It started showing me like how the system really works. And the suckers get roasted. And those with knowledge get paid. So I said I had to sit back and learn how to see how this was really going. Getting licks, that ain't it. Them licks be they temporary. They temporary and it's a mirage. That's a mirage. You could take 3-4 years of good serious studying, hard studying, learning how the financial markets work, stacking your money in that time for them 3 years, and by the third, fourth year, you should be good. You created your own, but you gotta be willing to take the sacrifice to do that. If you ain't willing to take the sacrifice, then you might as well, like I said, you gotta pick what you want, man. You gotta pick. You want socialism or you want capitalism. You want handouts or you want to stand up like a man. No more bitching. Stop being a bitch. Stop asking the government for shit. I don't care who the president is. I ain't never care who the president was. I always made money. Only time I ain't make money when I didn't want to make. I don't care who was the president. Even in prison, I made money. You can ask niggas in prison, they tell you, yeah, that nigga was making money in here. Had a store in the prison. I didn't have to sell drugs in prison. I ain't had to sell nothing. I just had a store. 2 for 1. It's about your hustle. It's about your grind. Then you'll shine. Don't try to shine. You want to drink wine? Wait, nigga. Get the money first. If you in the street, turn that shit legit. Turn some people on. Help other people come up. Expand your circle. And get rich. We got to get rich. If you ain't getting rich, we going to be some. That's it. Don't let nobody tell you nothing else. Don't let these fools tell you that they giving us this, they giving us that. No. Nigga, kick that shit back to them. Like when niggas in the hole, we got tired of that shit, man, kick that shit back. I don't want that. Kick that shit back. Real talk. But let me continue. So these brothers, so let's also go on. Okay, men, they also accused of opening credit card. Okay, we did that part. So one dude is further accused of manufacturing fake IDs to bolster the fraud scheme and obtaining debit cards loaded with unemployment, uninsurance benefits issued in the names of out-of-state persons. I've been telling all my little partners, do not touch that unemployment insurance money. They putting the money to the ear, 100 grand. You got away with it, cool. I hope you did some good things with it. But if you just now, you think you about to try to do it now, stop. I'm your warning. I'm your warning. Ancestors send you a warner. They send you somebody who speak that reason to your ear. That's me. That's what I'm here for. Penitentiary chances, no more. Getting money, yeah, we're gonna still get money. We're gonna do it together with your partners in from your hood, the guys you grew up with. Find a dilapidated building on your block. You and your partner's gonna take that dilapidated building, y'all gonna fix it up, rebuild, renovate it, and put it back out there for somebody else for a family to buy. We're gonna do the next house the same way. 10 guys, 10 hustling guys, that ain't nothing. 10 hustling guys on the block. No, we ain't gonna move out there to the suburbs. We're gonna stay in the block, stay on the block, build the neighborhood back up. That's how you get rid of the shooting, the killing. If y'all down with that, many of y'all might be the problem. You know what I'm saying? Many of you all might be the problem. You may be the shooter. You may be the problem. You the one from the broken home. Throwing the beer bottle, the candy wrappers out on the street because you don't care. You got a I don't care mentality. You got to care about something, my guy. You got children. I know you care about those, or maybe you don't. They say that's a problem. We ain't raising our children. That's why we doing what we doing. See, I'm about getting the money. I'm about doing it morally. You know what I mean? If you're going to do it, going to be 21 about it. Whatever you do, going to be 21 about it. Going to be responsible about it. No joke. See, that's the era I come up in. Even though we hustled, we did what we did, we was respectful. We were very respectful. We'd pop a noggin off, but he ain't never disrespect his mama, daddy, no matter what. I don't care what they did. Had homeboys, mamas was crackheads. They still didn't disrespect their mama. Daddy wasn't in their life. Still didn't disrespect them. So y'all get to get hang-ups you got in your mind, get past that shit. Get your heart right, get your mind right, get your money right. Boom. Just like that. I hate to, that's the brother Frank. But just like that. Right. Get your mind right, get your heart right, get your prayer right. They go together. Nobody trying to put you on that, bro. You're fine. You could do that yourself, man. See, that's the thing. We want somebody to put us on. Who gonna put me on? You look at this. Let me put it up there. Who gonna put me? Who trying to put me out? Nobody, man. Bro, you can do that on your own. Nobody's trying to put you on that. For $600, $1,200, $14,000, what you gonna do with it? What kind of plan you got for it? To go buy some rims, some chains, and show off with some new jeans, $1,000 jeans. You know what I could do with it? That's $1,000. That's another half ounce of gold for me. I can buy another half ounce of gold for $1,000. I'll hold that ounce of gold for 10 years. That ounce of gold gonna be worth $10,000 10 years. That's what I do. I don't need frivolous things. I used to buy a lot of frivolous things, and they clothes get mold, shoes get old, but gold and silver last forever. That's a treasure by any measure. I could pass that on to my seed when she in need. Y'all trying to live like Cool G Rap, rags to riches. From the street life. It don't work in the street, my brothers. I'm trying to tell you, man. I tried so many times with young last gas. Tried so many. It don't work in the street. You never I can go on from the Italian mobsters to the Irish mobsters to the black gangsters to whoever, the Mexican mafia, Mexican cartels. No winners. The government win every time. They win every time. This the wrong channel for you, Dior5. I appreciate you checking in, though. I appreciate you checking in, bro. This the wrong channel for you. I'm not. I encourage you to get out the streets, not to put you in the streets. Peace to the God, though, brother. So the rest of y'all trying to get out the streets, stick with me. If you're trying to stay in the streets, let this go 11-0. And I'll talk to myself. Real word up, real talk. Yes, sir. Yep. But let me go on. I'm gonna continue this. We got them. We got them in. The title got the scammers in here tonight. I can't post some of the stuff in here. It's all good. Success, man. This is what you pop your lick. Get out the streets, man. You ain't gonna pop 100 licks. Get out the streets, bro. I tell you. Much success to you. But I'm your warner. I'm just your warner. That's all I am. Just your warner. The dark market, it still exists. It ain't went nowhere. I check in from time to time because I'm always staying abreast of what's going on in the world. So I gotta know everything. I can't just I can't just know part of it. I gotta know everything. I want to see it all. So I watch it all. I want to but we keep our mouth shut where we see those. That's the younger generation. Y'all talk about everything you see, about whatever you see. You put it in a song. Do everything. You got to learn how to be quiet, man. In your interviews and all of that, you're telling everything. Like this story I'm reading, it has the names here. I ain't mention these young people names. I ain't mention these guys' names. They don't need to mention their names. I just need to mention the details. Their names are not important. People always, you don't need to know nobody's name. What's your character like? That's what's important. What's your character like? Can I trust you with this million over here and you not steal it? that's what's most important. What's your character like? You know what I'm saying? Do you can I trust you with my daughter? Can I trust you with my sister? Can I trust you with my mama, my children? Can they be around you? Nothing happening to them? What's your character like? You know what I'm saying? See, real gangsters kept their family out of the trouble. No matter what they did, they kept their people out of it. For some reason, we have everybody in our business. Our girl or gal is our number one co-conspirator. Stop telling your gal everything, man. Stop telling your girl everything. She don't need to know what you're doing. Ain't her position to know what you're doing. Don't tell your gal, your girl nothing, whatever you're doing. She shouldn't see you have nothing. She shouldn't see nothing. All she should see is the results of whatever you're doing. That's it. You don't go tell I hit this lick yesterday with so and so, so and so. I did this. We got this money coming, baby, because I just did. No, you don't tell them nothing, man. Be a man. With that, she ain't with just waiting it out and see what happens. Find your new bra. You should have no young broad anyway. You're a young guy. You don't need no bra, man. You don't need no woman you from age 20, 25, 30. When you get some money, that's when you get a broad. Then you can dictate the terms to it, whichever way you want. I see all these guys making red pill, blue pill, and all that. Man, I ain't never had no problem with no woman. Never. Because I always come to a position of power. She gonna do what I say. And if I ain't got no money, I ain't really trying to holler at her. I can't holler at no woman without with broke pockets. I don't know how y'all do it. I don't know how y'all do it. I can't holler at no woman with broke pockets, bro. I don't even want no pussy if I ain't got no money in my pocket. Straight up. Like, I'm trying to get the bread. I get to the bread, then I give me some head. Then, like the song say, then leave. The money. You can't get to the money if you get into the honey. Gotta choose. I keep telling you, what are you? You socialist or you capitalist? Pick, man. Pick what you are. Who you are. Know who I am, but who are you? I know what I like and I don't. I know what I like and what I don't like. And what I don't like, I stay away from. Let's read. So the one brother is further accused of manufacturing fake IDs to bolster the fraud scheme. They had to plug on the ID. Then the U.S. mail, then the other brother obtaining debit cards loaded with unemployment insurance benefits issued in the names. I'm gonna give y'all some game on that one, man. I don't want to see you go to penitentiary. At least I give you something where you get those cards. This is for educational purposes only. You get those cards, man. Don't go to the mall with them. I mentioned some earlier in this video that you can do. Go back and listen to the video again in the beginning part of this video. I gave you some instructions on what you could do. So don't go back in the store. Don't go back in the store. You hear me? With the cards. You don't got to do that. So I'm going to give y'all that. I don't want to see you get trapped off, man. Don't get yourself trapped off. It's one of our most important public services, and citizens need to be able to trust that sensitive financial information they send using the mail will arrive safely and securely. U.S. Attorney Matthew Snyder said. Stealing mail from people's homes and using the information in that mail to commit identity theft is very serious crime and one that we will treat seriously every time. Prosecutors filed against 2 on January 12th. So that's it there. There you go. Just fair warning, they out there, bro. They watching the mail. You go pick the mail up. Go with your little unemployment insurance joint you're doing. Be careful. Stay dangerous. Stay dangerous. Don't throw your pistol down neither. Don't throw your pistol down neither. Yeah. Don't throw your pistol down. That's why I'm not encouraging you to do anything. They try to get Trump for that. Trump set him off. Set his crew up. Who knows? I don't believe nothing the media say, actually. That's why I tell you got to do your own investigation, man. That's right. Wallow said it. That's who said it. Yeah, Wallow. Just like that, man. That's right. Wallow said it. But I'm broke now. What's the new scam? It's no new scam, man. The new scam is stay broke for the next 3 years and learn. Let your stomach touch your rib cage. Go to the public library, since you don't like using your phone to learn from. Kevin Floyd, Mr. Floyd. The new scam is you turning that phone over into a learning device so you can learn how not to scam. The government is giving money away. Fix your credit. That's one thing you can do. 30 days, you can have clean credit. Hit me up. Email, text. 30 days, you can clean your credit. I got a 2-3 method. You got a fast method, you got a slow method. And like the brother said, Bay Sensei say, get a job. Stack up, man. The penitent, I don't know why to do that. I don't know why we like the shortcuts don't work, man. Patience. Learn a little patience. The car you want today is going to look better 3 years from now. But if you get caught today doing what you're doing, you won't even see the car from 3 years from now. You'll be walking the yard in your prison issue gym shoes. So get you a CPN, Kevin Floyd. Get you a CPN, man. That's about the closest thing. That's some people consider it illegal, some people don't. But the thing about a CPN is, as long as you pay the minimum balances on it, you never gotta worry about it. But if you go stealing out somebody's mailbox or whose unemployment insurance from another state, those are actually people you stealing from. You talking about you broke, you trying to make another person broke. Oh, so you going since your level of brokenness exceeds their level of brokenness. Start thinking, man. That's why it don't work. Because if you was just taking the corporations, it'll work. You just take it from those entities, it'll work. But you can't just take from those entities without taking from people. And every time you take from people, you create an energy that's going to be negative towards you. Because the means of with the energy, the negative energy is going to give negative energy. It took me a long time to find out that shit, man. Hit $100,000 lick. Live good for about a year off that. And be back in the same position. Then be trying to get back. Trying to get back. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. Greed ain't good, man. I ain't gonna say it ain't good. Greed through the wrong means ain't good. Yeah, real talk. Everybody gonna snitch these days. Watch your boy. Your boy gonna snitch. Pass it on. I'm a whole gangster. This generation ain't a whole nothing. Excuse me. I hate to be talking about y'all like that. I hate to be talking about y'all like that. Gotta keep it real with y'all though, man. Gotta keep it 1,000. Just hit me up, Kevin Floyd. Kevin Floyd, hit me up. Email, text, and all my videos. Please watch the other videos. I got 100 videos. Now I would say 90 of those 100 and some videos about learning real estate. Starting with no money. A lot of them you can start real estate with no money. Wholesaling, you don't need any money. You just need some people who have some money. If you know somebody who got some money, you ain't gotta have no money, but you have to know somebody who got some money who willing to invest in your idea. You gotta learn how to put the package together, then present it to potential people, friends and family. Say you see, like I was talking about the property on your block or around the corner in your neighborhood. You got to know how to put it together. What it's going to take to get the bathroom gonna take to get the root done? Let's put the numbers together. Then you got the numbers down on paper on your pad or whatever, your phone. Show it to your investors. Show it to some people. So you would be surprised. People say, "Man, I didn't know you had that in you. I'm willing to invest with you. We'll give it a try." You know, learn, man. That's all I can say. I know we don't like to read, man, but they got audio. Let it read to you. You ain't gotta read. You can have an audio book. Let's read it to you. If you can't read, have it read it to you. If you can understand, some of the richest people didn't know how to read, but they still became rich. You don't really know how. You really don't have to know how to read. You just gotta know how to hustle. That's what you gotta know how to do. You gotta know how to hustle. You can't read. You gotta have more hustle. I'm gonna talk about a couple things about hustling since the topic of hustling has came up. Diabetic strips. So this is something I've been doing. You better watch the videos. Diabetic strips. Been buying diabetic strips, and you resell these. You can buy diabetic strips. Mostly area. Put an ad on Craigslist that you purchase diabetic strips. I wouldn't pay no more than $10 to $15 per box, depending on the type of box. You can find out which boxes are popular just by simply Googling who buys diabetic strips. And once you Google, things are gonna come up who buys diabetic strips. You want a tutorial on this? I got a tutorial. Of course, I charge for everything. So I don't give nothing away free but these videos that I make right here. Excuse me, but it's a capitalist. I'm a capitalist. It's a capitalist society. That's why I asked you, what are you? Socialist or capitalist? Socialists, they shit. Capitalists, we try to sell you a lot of shit. And also, I'm 49, Bay Sensei. I'm 49, bro. And also, another thing, I buy bulk items, whole cases of things like this, selfie sticks or jewelry. I buy jewelry, resell jewelry. So you can order these from China. These things on OfferUp, Letgo, Mercari, Poshmark. Selfie stick. Yeah. Remote come on. Got a remote on it. You can sit it down, has a stand. Actually, I'm using one right now. We talk on it. As a stand, with a tripod on the bottom of it so you can sit it down. Let me show you. I ain't BSing. Buy them by the case. Hustling. whole case full of hustling. That's what I'm talking about, Kevin Floyd. Hustling, brother. You gotta be a hustler, brother. You gotta hustle. See that? Don't stop. Last week I showed you gold and silver. This week I showed you products I buy and resell. And I told you also what you can do and resell them as well. Poshmark, Let Go, Mercari, Market, all places where you can buy wholesale products and resell them. I'll resell these. You want to purchase one? You know what to do. Text or email. Selfie stands, $20. There you go. See that? $20. I'm gonna let you do the research on what I paid for them. I'm not gonna tell you the cost of goods. I'm pretty relatively quick. Take less than a week to get to your door. This case only took me a week to get to my door. It took about 7 business days for this case to get to my door. So I just gave y'all 2 hustles. You say you needed some hustles to do. I just gave you 2 hustles right there. And now also for CPN. I don't put my address. It's probably already up there. Shit. That's so. This is you can use this with your CPN. Credit One. It's for guys who want some credit card companies. There you go. Credit One Bank. Pre-approval offer. Already pre-approved. The way I set my CPNs up, I get pre-approval offers before I even ask for some money. They sent this to me. I didn't ask them for it. They sent it to me. So since they gave me a pre-approval, I offer. So that's how you do that. So that's 3 sources of income right there. I just showed you. Not counting credit repair books, wholesale books, CPN class, educational class. You gotta get on your grind, man. Create those avenues for yourself, those roads of income for yourself. You don't want to work for nobody. I know I don't want to work for nobody. And that's how I do it to keep me from having to go punch a clock and having to be on the block. I get it in. I don't have time to play. I don't have time to play. Yes, you can, bro. I don't know about a Hellcat. Might have to put some money down on that, but you can get a car, CPNs. That everybody's done it all over across the United States. Just make sure you make your payments on your car note. That's when you have a problem with CPNs. Many people have a problem with CPNs because they fail to make all. What I do, I don't use my CPN at all. I just like to have the 750 score just in case I may need it. So I let my file build. Maybe 2 years, 3 years from now, I'll use it. When it's really solid. 2 years from now, I'll get 100,000, 200,000. Because it'd be nice and seasoned and solid. And I'll have a nice seasoned corporation to go along with it. Buy some more investment properties. Buy some more inventory. Buy some more whatever I need. So that's really what it is. Take the right chances, man. You in those streets, get out those streets. Like I said, I gave you a couple avenues. Buy products that you think you can resell right now. I'm gonna give you another that's really selling big to the women. You guys want something to sell to the women or the women? They sell adult products. Adult products. A lot of people pleasuring themselves. It's a lot of people sharing pleasures. Adult products are a big seller. Create a small website, one or two adult products, and advertise those adult products. Advertise those adult products on all the porn sites. Or you can advertise them on your social media platform. But adult products are a good seller right now. Well, they always been, but they're easier to get. More people are using them. More people are freer sexually and all of those things. Get your money. If people want to do foul things, I'm not. That's on them. They want to do those things to themselves. It's a market for it. I don't care if you're religious or spiritual. It's a market for that. That's a way to make money. Like I said, you gotta know yourself. You have some moral hang up about that, then don't do it. But sexual aids, I accept. uh, Appreciate y'all. Hit that cash app. Hit that cash app notification bell. Hit that super chat. Hit that super chat. Hit super chat. Bring y'all valuable information. Everybody in all the other channels talking about Corey Holcomb and Zoe. Talking about Corey Holcomb and Zoe. I'm talking about gang, money, and flow, and dope. Yeah, all the other YouTube channels, they talking. That's what they talking about. Nothing for real, for real. That's why I'm talking about. Don't waste your time. You're wasting your time instead of being on your grind. Don't waste your time. Yeah, don't waste your time out here playing around. It's time to get it. It's a good years. 2021, some new years, new season. Man, shit. It's lovely. 2020 was lovely. 2021 gonna be lovely because you gotta have the right mind, the right mindset. All about the right mindset. The mind right, man. This whole video I've been talking about the mind because that shit is so important. I mean, God, it's extremely important. Extremely. Sane to be sane is like no other. But yep, family, I appreciate you guys tapping in with me. You gotta contact me. I don't discuss prices thing, but just contact me now. I'll blow. Just contact me, sir. I appreciate it. Just contact me, text or email. Uh, you can contact me after the live end or whatever, or tomorrow. It's up to you. It's almost 1 o'clock Eastern time. So tomorrow is a good time to contact me. Uh, yeah, I appreciate everyone. Like, subscribe, and share. Notification bell. Tell a friend about me. I wish you would tell a friend about me. It's like every Friday I come on. Really don't have no set time that I come on. But just look out for the notification when I do come on. But you can expect me if I do come on. It's usually by 11 o'clock at night, Eastern time. And I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone. Female, Tell your friends about me. Tell your mom about me. Tell your daughter about me. Tell your brother about me. Tell your uncle about me. Tell God that you heard me. Appreciate that love, Cartier. Appreciate that love, brother. Everybody else could be so generous and so kind. Hit that cash app for me. Hit that notification bell for me. Tell your friend for me. Uh, I really appreciate it, man. We're going to our year. Don't pay attention to the news. Don't pay attention to none of that stuff. If you got to take the virus, you just got to do what you got to do. But try to avoid it as much as you can. Not the virus, the vaccine. Excuse me. You got to take the vaccine. Take it, man. Do what you got to do. You got to get through no matter what. Student loans, that's can be. Yeah, I got a package for the student loan package. Take it, get rid of your student loans. Takes about 3 to 6 months to do that though. Just follow the steps. But like I was saying, get your mind right, get your hustles down, save your money or reinvest your money. Don't spend your money frivolously. If you're a guy, when you're single, when you're young, stay single, bro. You want some sex? Put the money on the wood and make it all good. Don't get emotional about that. And go and get you some more money. Give her what she want. Go and get your bread. Because we got to get it back. I like talking to the men because we got to get back on point. Us the so-called black men, we got to get back on point. We got to be the point man. Our women, they think we punks. They think we betas. They think we don't have no nuts. It's time to let our nuts hang. Only way we're going to let our nuts hang is by being the primary breadwinner in the household. How you become the primary breadwinner is staying your nose to the grind and let her see your works and efforts. When they see you shine, they always want to get on your line. I'm telling you from personal experience. When you shine, they want to be on your line. They do what you want them to do. But gotta get the money first, man. Scarface said it best. I don't want to use no drug analogy, but he's right in that part. You go watch Scarface the movie. In that part, he's right. First you get the money, then you get the power, then you get everything else. So that should be your focus. Whatever it is, perfect your craft, and that'll get you the success that you want. That'll get you the money that you want. Perfect your craft. Once you do that, it's a no-brainer after that. Learn how to manage your money. Watch your money. Look at your money every day. When you spend $10, remember that you spent that $10. Count your money every day. Like I talked about last video. Revenue, liabilities. Count your liabilities against your revenue. Your liabilities exceed your revenue, you're doing something wrong. That means you got to readjust the program, readjust the plan, re-strategize, whatever. So, I'm like a preacher. That's why I call it the church of money. Preaching, you say the service is about to end, then he go another 20 minutes, another 30 minutes, sometime an hour. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, and I'm really out this time. Peace to the gods.